So, today I want to speak about some advantages and disadvantages of working at home. So, working from home opens up a new range of possibilities. And due to the coronavirus, most employees were given the flexibility they needed to continue their jobs from the comfort of their homes. I think one of the biggest advantages is flexibility. So working from home enables more flexibility, and employees no longer need to travel to the office, so they can be more flexible with their hours. Why is flexible important in business? Why is it important to be flexible?
I think it's important, basic in case of people who child, because if you have a flexibility schedule, you can attend better your child, because it's the same to start it work at 8 in the morning than 10 in the morning. You can choose the schedule that is better for your personal life, and you have had a balance between your personal life and your professional life. Is easier.
And would you say working from home enables you to be more flexible?
I think so,
And do you like this?
because sorry.
Do you like it? Do you think it's a lot better?
Um, I work at home since the pandemic, when
Mm-hmm.
I have to do office work,
Mm-hmm.
and in my case, I have more possibilities about doing another thing. For example, today no, but last Friday I attended an English class between 2 and 3 in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and if I had been at office, I couldn't attend that class because it was my schedule
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
work. But if you work at home, you can stop 1 hour and then continue with your work another hour more.
Okay. Well, that's
So
very good.
yeah.
Another thing is increased productivity. So when you work from an office, you receive a lot of interruptions. However, working from home allows for a quieter environment that can facilitate more focused work. So you are interrupted less, you can concentrate on your work. So, would you agree that working from home increases your productivity? Are you more productive working from home?
Yes, I agree, because nobody interrupt you.
Hmm.
When I went to the office, I lost 1 hour or more
Hmm.
speak with people, and in some case I spoke with people for work items, and in other case not. It wasn't uh, work items. And when I had a lot of work, I never went to the office because I need to stay at home and to and to be more productive.
Okay, well that's good. I think this productivity leads to increased motivation. So normally, staff or employees who work from home are happier, and they obviously have more motivation to work. And if staff are happier and more motivated, then they give better results. Would you agree that working from home helps to create a happier workforce? The staff, the employees are happier overall.
Yes, I think so. For example, in my company, um, with the end of pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
they decided all employees have to come back to the office
Mm-hmm.
next 70, and people are very upset because of they don't understand because it's necessary come back all days to the office when it's demonstrate that you can work at home and the work the the thing are doing are done. And I think after the pandemic, the mentality of the people changed, and most of people want to work at home, not every day, but yes, 1 or 2 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
I think the good thing is a balance between work at home and work at the office.
Okay, well,
I think we are, sorry,
yeah, I agree
I
100%.
think we are sociably person, and we need a sociabilizable with another person. And if you only work at home, you are alone and only have a relation with your family and with your child, not with an environment different at home. I
W-
think is something good.
Well, this leads me to my next point. So there are some disadvantages, and one of the advantages is that staff can feel isolated. So people who work from home can feel disconnected from their colleagues, and for some people this is difficult because they enjoy social interaction and actually meeting their colleagues. How can working from home make you feel isolated and disconnected, you know, and what can you do to stop this?
I think if you work at home, the only way is online meeting,
Mm-hmm.
but you or speak by phone, but finally you are alone. And I think it's important go to the office for this,
Mm-hmm.
for non
Isolated.
isolated.
Yeah, this is an issue. The working costs from working from home. So when you're working from home, you're using more electricity, you're using more gas because you cook more frequently. During the winter, you have the heating on. During the summer, you have the air conditioning running. Should the company compensate you for these extra costs that you're having to spend? Should the company compensate you for the increase in your electricity and gas bills that occur monthly?
Yes, but the company don't do that. But I think if you, I think it's depend of if your choice or if it's an imposition.
Mm.
If you can choose go to the office or work at home, I think in this case the company haven't to pay the for these extras. But if there isn't office, I think the company have to pay for the heat, for the light, and for the Wi-Fi. But if I think it's, if you choose, you can choose go to the office and don't use your light and don't use your heat and don't use Wi-Fi. But if you choose don't go to the office, I think it's your problem.
Hmm. Yeah.
I think this is the problem in the companies because of the company don't want to pay these extras for the employees.
Hmm. I think many companies actually sold or stopped renting the offices to save money as well.
Yes, in this case, I think if I don't I haven't a place for work, the company have to pay my extras at home because I have an extra cost because of I am working at home.
Hmm. Hmm.
But I think it's something difficult, and the problem is in Spain. The enterprise think that at home you don't work, and it's a mistake.
The
And it's
only
late during the pandemic.
the only difficulty I think is monitoring performance. So making sure that people are doing their job correctly. If you are, let's say, a team leader, how could you monitor, how could you check the performance of your team? Are there any tips or advice that you can give?
I suppose nowadays, in all team of work,
Hmm.
everyone had some specific doing to do, and if you don't do
Hmm.
that thing, nobody do for you. Is the best way to prove that work at home is work.
Okay, so just completing your list of responsibilities or goals.
Yes, I think when I started to work at home,
Hmm.
at the beginning, I had to work at weekend
Uh-huh.
because during the morning I did another thing. But 1 month later, I realized that I had to work, and I in the morning I work.
So as long as you complete your objectives, then everything should work out fine. Okay, well that's really it. There are distractions if you have children. There are some distractions involved, and regarding distractions at home, I think that having a dedicated office could help. So if you have a spare bedroom, you could convert that into an office. Um, and obviously, if you work for banks or important companies, they have security risks. Yes, so connecting to a public Wi-Fi or connecting even to your own personal Wi-Fi can can create security risks. But I'm sure that as long as everything's encrypted, it should be
Yes,
okay.
but when I connect
Hmm.
to the
To the server.
company
Hmm.
information, the server, I had to introduce a fireware, I suppose, and I
Hmm.
need my username and a passport. And I had to
Hmm.
change the passport every 3 months, and I can connect um, some web 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 page
Websites. Hmm.
website. I think the big industries
Hmm.
have a firewall for her employees can connect to the service of for everywhere.
Yeah, I think.
I think the problem is a little company
Mm. Yeah,
because
security is quite good, but there are always hackers. Yes, Apple gets hacked frequently. Vodafone, time to time, banks get hacked. I actually received a message yesterday from a strange number stating that they were Santander, and it says, let me read the message to you. This was yesterday. I moved it to the spam page, the spam box. So it says here, starting from today, the 5th, my bank account will no longer be able to be used if I do not input or enter my information to the new security system. And basically, I had to click on a link, and it would bring me to, like, do you know the Santander app that you have on your phone? It was like a web page that looked exactly like this app, and they asked me for my social security number, my PIN, my card number, my date of birth. Of course, I didn't enter the information into the page, but there are many people out there who dedicate their time to hacking. Yes, that's their job. Their job is to hack. So
Yes,
security is quite good and efficient, but you always have to be careful of suspicious messages and emails.
yes, I received this morning messages similar than you
Mm.
from my bank,
Yeah, well, it's not
but
it's not actually from your bank. Mhm.
the phone put as an spam.
Well, this is because it's not actually from your bank. And if you look at the number, the person who sent me this message, the number is actually a telephone number, a mobile phone number. So there's no way that this could be a bank's number. So you have to look at the link that they send you, look at the website address, and look at the number from who it's from, and obviously you can tell if it's real or fake. But I never give my personal information out because it's dangerous.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.